Hello students, so today we are going to see about this drama. So this is a literary forms paper in which today you will be learning about drama. And about drama, I hope that everyone knows about drama, and particularly I'm going to deal with elements of drama and the types of drama, how to write a drama, what is a plot, and so on. Like this, we'll be dealing today with this. Okay. So while talking about elements of drama, like there is, you may know, like it's about tragedy, comedy, and tragi-comedy. Like this, there is different genres in drama. And while speaking in English, everyone knows that Shakespeare is the father of English drama. Okay, so most probably this drama is a concept which amuses people, where their ideas comes into this form of drama, like they share their views through the drama, create stories in the drama. So like this, we'll be seeing what is drama, what are the elements of drama, what are the types of drama, and if a tragedy, how will be this tragedy be, if it's a comedy drama, how the comedy should be, how should be the actors placed in a role. Like that, each and everything we will be looking up to in a detailed way. Okay, so and also same way, if we take the place of Shakespeare, we can see a Shakespeare plays, like you might have studied about this Julius Caesar. So for example, if we take that Julius Caesar itself, we can see like this is that is one of the masterpiece of Shakespeare, one of the masterpiece of Shakespeare. Like he has done each and everything in a perfect manner, even the dialogue delivery, the words which he have used, the correct plotting, like that he has used all the terms which could be used in drama in a perfect way. While talking about that, and so let's move on to the first topic of drama, that is tragedy. So what is a tragedy? If I ask a question, what will be your answer? Mostly you will be said that your answers will be like this. It will be like the sad ending or the death of a person, or like that. Mostly that will be your answers. It will be like sad ending. Yeah, okay. So let's see what is tragedy, or what makes a tragedy play. Okay, so tragedy in the sense, like I have given you three examples of tragedy. One will be the catastrophe result from a flaw in the character of a hero. That will be the first thing. So the catastrophe result from the flaw in the character of the hero. That is, when the protagonist or the hero of the play has done something wrong and is flaw, like he falls from up to down, like he comes to down without any reason, that will be a big tragedy. And the same thing, the hero's tragic flow result from fate or coincidence. So same thing, the tragic flow, that is he'll be living a happy life, so suddenly he may be what to say, like he may have faced some problems, and because of that he may have lost all his power, lost all his wealth, and become a poor person. Like that, it may be a fate or coincidence because of his decision. Yeah, so like that, from a higher position to he comes to a lower position, that is also a tragedy. And tragedy results from an error in judgment committed by the hero, a weakness in the character, or while if he's a king, and if he makes any mistakes in taking a decision, like because of the decision he loses his entire kingdom, and he comes to what to say, to a poor condition. And it will also affect the neighbor, all the houses which is around him. That is a tragic flow. For example, for this tragic flow, um, yeah, for this I would tell the Shakespeare's Othello play. So it's a real tragic, like he'll be love with, he would be love with a girl and he would marry her. So because of this villain, so many villains will change the mind of this Othello, and he will kill his own beloved wife. So beloved wife. So like that, knowing that his wife was innocent and he has killed his wife without knowing, he will kill himself. So that's a perfect tragedy. Okay. Okay, so that's a tragedy. So now talking about the comedy. Comedy is the straight opposite of the tragedy. So tragedy and comedy share elements like discovery scenes, reversal of fortunes, error in judgment, or human weakness and failure. These all are in common. That is, in tragedy and comedy are having a common things. But in comedy, the reverse or errors in judgment lead to happiness and prosperity. That is, in tragedy, if we take, if he makes a wrong decision, it will uh, cause him and it will lose his entire thing, entire life, like that. But in comedy, what happens means, if he makes wrong mistakes, like, it will result in comedy. Yeah, and same way, the next point, the comic characters are frequently predictable in their behavior, but the plot is not predictable. Comedy thrives to be unexpected. So, for example, if we see in tragedy plays, we know like they will be plotting against him, or like he will be planning to kill him. Like that, we can know what they are going to do, but we don't know who will be doing that. But in comedy characters, like the comedy characters, for example, if there is a joker, we know that what is he going to do, but we don't know at which situation, or which plot he is going to do it, or in which scene he is going to do it. We know he will do this, but we don't know when he is going to do. So that's the main thing. Then the next thing is, the happy ending in comedy are not always happy for everyone involved. Satire exposes human folly, criticizes human conduct, and aims to correct it. So comedy play, in the sense, it's not like always the comedy play ends in a comedy way, and not for everyone. Sometimes it may result in a happy ending. That is what they are telling, that it's comedy. And sometimes it may be happy ending for someone, but it will be some sad endings for to some other characters in the play. Okay. And also in comedy play, it's mostly known as satire. Satire is mostly used in comic plays. For example, you have I think you have learned about the story Animal Farm, which is a satire. Okay, so it's a comical satire. And next, like, we can move on to the topic plot. Okay, so you may thinking, what is a plot? You may be thinking there is a plot for sale, land for sale, like that. It's not that plot. Plot in the sense, the concept of how a drama should be written. What are the three major things in a drama should be there? Okay, so you can see a chart here in which there is beginning, middle, and end. So like this, I have given the three things here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So beginning in the sense, like in the starting of a play, like we will be knowing about the exposition. So exposition in the sense, what are the position, who are the characters, like we came to know background, setting, routines. For example, if we think like this play is going to is happening in this street, what are the characters here, who are the characters here, like that every explanation will be there. For example, I have given here the Cinderella story I have given. So just see that Cinderella lives the life of a slave until an invitation comes from a ball. So everyone knows the story of Cinderella. So in that we know how the life of Cinderella was. Like, she was living as a slave servant in a kitchen. So like, she was brutally harassed by her stepmother and stepsisters, like that. So once she gets an invitation to the dance ball, her life changes. So let's see how is the life changing. So the rising action, second thing in middle part, rising action. So Cinderella tries but does not success in going to the ball until fairy godmother comes and helps. So then we come to know about this fairy godmother comes and helps her with the shoes, dresses, and like that she will be like a princess and she will be going to the party. And at there she will fall in love with the prince, and prince also will fall in love with her. They dances till the clock strikes 12. Then the next thing, the climax, the prince wanted to marry her, tries to find her, and finally he finds the girl in as a servant, and he fits the glass shoe to her, and it fits. They marry and live happily. And live happily is the ending. So again, I have given another chart. So in this also we can see exposition like Cinderella's life, how she is living. Rising action describes the rising of her climax, and at the climax, the princess will be searching for the uh, girl who has come for the drama, and the falling action denominant like after finding her they will living a happy life. So these are the things, or these are time. Okay, so like this is the plot chart, or there is, it's actually a triangle. For getting and better idea I have given this. Okay, like this plot, in the sense it's a triangle, like rising action, climax, falling action, like that it's a triangle. So instead of that I have given like this, so it would give you an exact idea of what I am describing here. So okay, so next we can see about the characters. Characters as companion of the plot. The plot of the play involves the action of its characters. Drama lives in the encounter of characters, words, action, and conflict. For example, uh, the main concept of a successful drama is about the characters. The characters should be effective, should be lively, then only the dramas would be a perfect one. So same way, like that, let's see about how a character should be. So protagonist in the sense is the hero, is the main character of the play. Antagonist in the sense is the villain, is the character or force against which the protagonist struggles. So protagonist means he the hero, antagonist means the villain. So the next is tragic hero. Tragic hero in the sense like a noble character who shows a sign of heroism. However, tragedy crushes him or her as well as the others. The entire house falls down due to the tragic hero's flaw. So tragic hero in the sense like I would say Shakespeare's Othello play, because due to him, not Shakespeare's Othello, like Shakespeare's Hamlet. Hamlet is a play. It's I have explained to you, I think so. Hamlet play, like Hamlet is the main character. His father will be killed by the protagonist. So to find his father's who killed, what happened to his father, he comes to know that his uncle poisoned his father and killed him. So he tries to kill others. In the sense, everything he will be dead. Hamlet will be killed, and as well as his friends will be killed, his lovers will be killed, his father, his mother, and everyone will be killed in that. Okay, so while talking about the characters, their dialogue is very important in a play or in a drama. So the dialogue refers to the speech in the play, the speech between characters. Okay, the speech between the characters, that's the main thing. So in a drama, dialogue delivery is very important. So dialogue helps reveal character and conflict. The monologue is a speech of one character. So dialogue means like if there are two characters, they will be talking, so that's a dialogue. So monologue in the sense is monologue is the speech of one character. Okay, so one character in the sense, a character will be alone, standing and telling. So that is like a soliloquy. A soliloquy is a speech given by the character as if he or she is alone. Like soliloquy helps to character the state of mind. Like what we think, it will be described. It will be narrated in the story. That is a soliloquy. Okay, and it characters thought. So we by the soliloquy we come to know that what the character is thinking. Okay, so the character can be alone on the stage or with the others. Maybe, like for example, we may be speaking to him, but in our mind, the other thing will be running inside. So we may be thinking, "Oh, yeah, he's like we may be talking, laughing and talking to him, but in our mind, something will be going. What, like we'll be scolding him. So like that, it is known as a soliloquy. Okay, the dialogue which runs inside the mind of a character is a soliloquy. Okay, and aside in a comment made by a character directly to the audience, while in the presence of other characters, the other characters cannot hear what is said. We are always looking for the subtext when reading, listening to a dialogue. So this is the soliloquy is also what to say. This is like, yeah, okay. So soliloquy, which like this soliloquy is mostly happens with the villain or the protagonist or characters mostly. Like they'll be laughing and talking to the hero, but in their mind they will be planning against this hero. So like that, the as they show like that, the audience get an idea like what the villain is up to. So we come to know what the villain is planning, like that. That's the one format. The other format is there will be characters in the stage, but the soliloquy, that is the villain or the person who is thinking in mind, will be just delivering the dialogue, but that dialogue will not be heard by the other artists or other characters on the stage. So like this, there are two formats of soliloquy. Okay, then yeah, then we see about the staging. Yeah, okay. So this is very important. The staging represents all the visual details of the play. This includes where the actors stand or their movements or their non-verbal cues. This includes the set, the costume, props, lighting, and the sound effects. Yeah. So for a play or for a drama, yeah, stage is very important. So most of you might have studied about this Shakespearean theatre. I think so. Shakespearean theater, in your next sem you'll be studying. Okay, so uh, like the most famous Shakespeare's theater is known as the Globe Theater, which is on the River of Thames. Yeah. So even though this theater will be in a C shaped, there will be three levels of gallery for the audience, and the stage will be fully set. There will be a upper stage, lower stage, down stage. There will be props, drapes behind the stage. For the lightning, they will be using lightning. For exit or for magical events, they will be using a trapdoor, which is will be in the center of the stage. So like that, they will be using the staging for a great thing. Yeah, okay. So then in the drama, it we come to see about the irony. Yeah, okay. So irony in the sense you might have know, I think so. Like we will be using twist or what to say, sudden change. So let's see what irony is. So irony almost always arises from contrast or discrepancy between what is said and what is meant, or between what happens and what is expected to happen. We may be expecting that, yeah, okay, next scene will be this, like that we'll be expecting, but what happened in the scene will be totally different what we expected. So that is what irony. So let's see, there are three categories of irony. One is verbal irony, comes from saying the opposite of what is meant. Like we'll be telling that the character will be telling, okay, I'll be doing this or this will be happening, but suddenly that will not be happened, and it will be happened what is said, uh, opposite to it will be happen. That is verbal irony. Situational irony is a discrepancy between what character think is the case and what actually is the case. In this situational irony, in the sense like there will be a thing what is actually going on, and the character will be thinking, yeah, okay, this will be happening, but in actual something other than what the character thinks it will be happening. So that is situational irony. And dramatic irony involves the discrepancy between the characters know and what the reader or audience know. Yeah, okay, so this is between what characters knows and what the reader or audience know. This is like actually the character know that is in a play, a character know that next scene or the next situation will be like this and that, but readers will be having a mind in that like this like that. So both the thing will be in the same way. That is dramatic irony. Okay, I hope that that's clear. So next we can see about theme. So theme designates the main idea or point of the play. So like before the earlier I said, like it theme in the sense like whether it is tragedy, whether it is a comedy or it is a satiric play, and so on. Okay, a play's idea or meaning is almost always implicit, bound up with the derivable from the play's whole structure, character interaction, dialogue, and staging. Yeah, okay. So theme in the sense, like for example, if you are seeing a tragedy play, most of the situations will be like there will be some war, or there will be some fight, there will be some death. That is a tragedy play, right? So for example, if I'm writing a play, I said that this is a tragedy play, and most of the scenes are fully comical comedy. So is it a tragedy play? No, it is not a tragedy play. So for a tragedy play, there is an idea, there is a meaning, there is a bound, the structure, character should be there, dialogue, staging props, everything should be related to tragedy. Same way as well as comedy also. Comedy in the sense it's not fully tragedy. There will be some tragic scenes, but there will be happy scenes. Yeah, okay. So these are all the, yeah guys, so that's all for today's class. I hope that everyone is clear with today's class. So if you are having any doubts, you can just ask, and also I'll be updating the assignment. Thank